Welcome, family. I want to welcome you in on this morning. I'm coming in to have a morning chat, and I think I'm going to have a spirit led me to come in and have a morning chat and talk about something a little different on this morning. And I'm going to speak on discouragement because um, we're at a time right now where we're going through a lot with this pandemic, and things is just seeming to make people feel discouraged. And Spirit led me to talk about discouragement. And I know with everything that's going on in this world and um, everything that we're facing, we are getting a little discouraged and frustrated with a lot of things when it comes to the government, when it comes to the school systems, when it comes to racism, just a lot of stuff that's going on in this world right now. Um, I just want to say we have to stay within our powers. We can't allow that negative energy force to bring us down in a sense of where we just stand discouraged. Spirit want us to stay up. Spirit want us to keep our motors up. Spirit says we need to u- utilize, make unity more, bring in together more, bring it in together more. Um, I just feel right now, the kids that went back to school and parents is getting frustrated now with the school system. They're getting on these virtual learning. And I know here in Atlanta, things just, when we in the APS school system, and I know things it just not organized right. It's no structure. And I just feel that it's aggravating to the children themselves. And people even the children is getting discouraged at this time because, you know, they doing things in the order of the ways that people is not used to. And it's a disappointment. I just feel that it's a big disappointment to the world. I feel that we're facing um, uh, issues that's underlining things that's totally out of our control. And I just feel that when it comes to always feeling disappointed about things, we need to Spirit say we need to step up more. We need to step up and attune ourselves more than letting this system bring us down, letting this system um, put us on a back burner to where we don't believe no more, or what to where we don't trust no more. Spirit saying that we have to allow ourselves to build ourselves up, build ourselves up. Um, we can't allow ourselves to um, follow this chaos, follow this chaos. Spirit talking to me right now and letting me know to talk to you about the riots. When it comes to these riots, I just feel that people is frustrated. Spirit telling me people is frustrated. And this is why things with the riots is steadily getting out of control because they're not seeing an improvement. People's not listening to them, and this is something that's going on among the world under the defeat of trying to get attention. But we all know that's no way to get anyone's attention. That's no way burning down buildings and hurting one another and police is in the action of others that they in. This is no way for us to solve this problem. Um, we need to stand up We need to stand up more. We need to come as a unit more. Spirit said we need to come together more. We need to um, follow ourselves. Be when it comes to ourselves, we need to open up to express ourselves more. Um, yeah, it's just you have to stay in that zone where you have to stay like you can't be frustrated. Frustration it evolves a lot. It tears down the walls when people begin to get frustrated. Um, there are voices out there that standing in the willpower and trying to fight for those who speak up. You have those out there who's really trying to make a change and talk about the change and do things so the change can occur. But you got another side out there that just saying, getting discouraged and saying they're not going to do nothing. So why are we keep fighting this battle? It's like a loser, but Spirit say it's not a losing battle. Spirit say put your faith more in God. Lean on God more. Follow the way Jesus did it. The way Jesus walked through the lands, through the valleys. I hear Spirit saying that. Follow his path. Think about him. When we facing what it is we have to face on this earth, we have to walk like the sun. Spirit saying, walk like the sun. Look, walk like my son. Believe in my son because my son is your salvation. That is your salvation. This is your salvation to survive whatever is going on upon this earth. I hear Spirit telling me this. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And I just want to say that we all can do this. We all can make this change. We all can make this change by walking in a different path. Um, we all can make this change by creating a better foundation and creating that stability for us. So in order to have peace within this world, um, Spirit saying that it's not meant for us, the people, to suffer, and all our suffering will end if we just call on the Son. If we just call on his son and let his son direct us into that path, you won't suffer. You're only going to suffer if you keep relying on the man or if you keep doing it the man way. That's how you're going to suffer. That's what Spirit's giving me. Spirit is saying it's time for new beginnings. Things new is about to begin. And we have to be able to, we have to be ready for the new beginning. I hear Spirit saying something about Israel. The people of Israel is going to come together, and this is what's going to set the power. So I don't. I have to read about that because I didn't know nothing about. Uh, I hear about how Trump trying to go over to Israel and trying to bring Israelis in United States or whatever. I haven't read on that, but I'm gonna read more on that because Spirit said something to me about Israel. And I feel in a sense that's what Spirit is leading on. Our government system. When it comes to our government system, pay attention to the government. Pay attention to the governor of in that system. And I just heard Israel. So something with Israel. So yeah, yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you something else. Spirit led to me. Spirit led to me, and want you guys to stop drinking the well water. Stop drinking the water that comes out the faucets. I don't I don't know why Spirit told me to say that, but it's something with the water coming out the faucets. And Spirit say stop drinking that water. Um Yeah, I had that. Spirit gave me that message this morning about water. Put it in the freezer. I hear Spirit telling me, tell them to put it in the freezer. If you can't buy water and you use the water out the faucet, put it in the freezer. Put your water in the freezer before you drink it. I don't know, something probably going on with the water. Spirit is enlightening us with it. Um, yeah. So I don't really have a lot to say about my message on this morning because like I told you, I meditate what Spirit gives me to talk about. I talk about, and Spirit just said, talk about being determined because we need to be more determined. We need to um, be determined. We can't be giving up. We can't be giving up. We got to stay balanced. We have to be balanced in this generation because we have kids below us. We have kids that depend on us. We have kids that still have to grow up. Back in the day, generations didn't give up on us. Our ancestors didn't give up on us. Our ancestors went, they fought, they did what they had to do to free us. So I'm looking at that model. I'm staying on that model to keep my willpower and to keep my willpower and my energy high because I'm believing in overcoming this. I'm believing this is something that we are going to overcome. This too shall pass. And I'm believing in God. I'm believing in living in the right way of knowing the Son, you know, knowing that I have the Son there in my corner for my salvation. So yeah. So Spirit gave me that. I'm gonna I really did a healing tool for that. I wanted to say I was gonna work in a scripture and try to find us a scripture and see what scripture I can get into will help us. And I'm gonna say us because I'm in this as well. Because, I'm telling you, Spirit leading me on you, to bring information to you. So I'm gonna lead you with I feel a scripture that is gonna be very good for us to read. And the scripture is on conquering all fears and conquering your fears. And the scripture is Psalm 3. You can read all Psalms 3. This will help you to bring your vibration level up to help you be more determined and conquer the fears of things around you that you fear. And it will also help you like have a nice day. Have your day being nice. If you pray this Psalms every morning, your day will go good. Your day, you'll feel the peace. You'll feel safe. You'll have a rewarding day, and that's Psalms 3. Um, it's that's Psalms. It's that little Psalms in there. Repeat this short prayer. Lord, grant me the sympathy of my heart, gentle words and ready hands that I might help my neighbor in his need. And this is be a good Psalms to read in the morning as you arise in the morning to bring up that level of that vibration to conquer your fears through the day and also allow you to have a nice day. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my healing tool. That was Psalms 3. Read Psalms 3. And it'll help. It'll help with that. So yeah. I'm gonna close my video for this morning. And I just wanted to come in and give you my message for today. But my message on today was all about being determined. Being determined and raising your level, your vibration level, so you could be able to conquer whatever you fearing or whatever. Be more determined on what's going on in this world, to stand in your power, allowing that energy to flow in a higher level of not being fearful. So yeah, I want to thank you. I hope I really encourage somebody with this message on today. And I want to thank you for allowing me to come in and share. And I want to ask you one thing. For those who's new to my channel, I ask you to subscribe and hit the bell. And thumbs me up, thumbs me down. If you thumbs me down, please tell me why you thumbs me down. It'll help me better improve myself on my station. If you have anything that you want to see me do different or anything that you want me to do different, please comment in the comment box below. That's what the comment box is for. And I'm so sorry I did not welcome in my new people who subscribed into my channel. But if you're new to this channel, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Deborah Williams, and I just come to bring enlightenment for the day to help guide your day. So I want to thank you and blessed, and you be blessed, and shalom.